Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine, and I have a 6-card spread here. This is for GIGI Bryant. I wanted to pick up her energy. I want to tap into her energy and see if she's got any message for us. What are her thoughts and feelings? And perhaps where is she at? And if there's anything that we're missing that we should know, or she wants to tell us, okay? Don't know if she will come, but I will see what the spirit guides tell me and what the cards tell me. This video is by no means to defame anybody's name or character. Please be gentle in the comments. We do not want to upset the family of any manner. If anyone makes a bad comment, you will be not only deleted but reported as well. Okay? And I mean that. I'm not playing when it comes to the comments. Okay? I meditated a lot with this, and I prayed a lot, and I blocked all bad energies out. I blocked demonic spirits out. They are not allowed to enter into this domain here, into my thoughts, and into me, and in my home. I'm only allowing angels to come in, and powers of the universe to come in, and my spirit guides. Okay, so with the first card, this is the Ace of Wands. It's in the upright position. This is the card of great beginnings. So this is when she was born, that the hand of the universe came out and this child was born. Okay, I see she had a fresh new start, a new direction. I see that she had great attitude, many opportunities. I see a condition in her life that she approached it with great energy. Okay. She was on her way to the birth of a new era for women of the future. Okay. So I do feel like she was going to follow in the footsteps of her father, and she was going to become this great basketball woman. But that would have opened doors for many, many women as far as in sports is concerned. So she was going to be a great leader in, that area. And she was meant for that. She was meant for that. So when she was born, she was given this special energy and special talent to where she not only would motivate other people, with her abilities, but her family as well. Okay. But unfortunately, we all know what happened. And this is the tragic tragedy here. This card in the reverse, well, in the upright position, it's the end of a cycle. I know it looks graphic and everything, but it's the end of a cycle. And it means the same thing in the reverse, only a little bit different. This means a cycle, a karmic cycle debt has been paid. Okay, so that's a whole difference. Okay, and I think this has to do with all the other stuff I talked about. I'm not going to mention too much of it in this video here because I don't want any negative energies coming in. But I do feel like the karmic debt was, about the other stuff we talked about in the video. So if you haven't seen that, then I suggest you see it now. Because a karmic debt to be paid is something that was owed and then somebody got paid back. Okay, but in any event, she expired and moved on to the next level of life, which we all have to do one day. Okay, so that's what that card represents. I'm not going to get too much into that one. So after she passed, she was in this energy here. In the beginning, when she first got there, she was waiting. Okay, she was with her father, standing next to her, guardian angel standing next to her. So she was waiting to see what was going to happen next, because, she got pulled out of her body so quickly, and it was such a shock that she was just standing there waiting because, none of them knew that this was going to happen. So they were all in shock. When they first got there, where they're at now, they were all in shock. So she was just standing there looking out, waiting to see what's going on, what's happened, who did what to who, where does she go from there? Because this is the card of waiting for a third party. Okay, so who's the third party? Okay, God is the third party. He's coming in. He's coming in. She was waiting on the angels, waiting on him to come in and give her instructions on what to do. Because at that point, at that moment, it was just a moment. None of them were sure of what had happened, what to do. They were just in shock. They were just standing there. I feel like they were standing on the mountain of where they crashed. When it first happened, I am seeing this. I'm not going to use the word I feel, because I use that word a lot. And this is not coming from my feelings. Okay, the cards make me feel things sometimes, so that's why I say that, but it's not my personal feelings. But I do see with this card that when they crashed, they were all standing around the crash on a mountain, and they were looking down at it. Okay, and she was standing there like this, holding her father's hand. The spirits, her father, and whoever, all these people were behind her, they were holding hands. Okay, and they were looking all down at the crash. Their spirits were standing there. They were looking all down at the crash. I see that. I can see it. Okay, and this was only for a moment until they, got pulled into the other energy. So now with this one, this is in the reverse. When it's in the upright position, this man has a lot of threats. Okay. A lot of people poking and jabbing at him, threats, but he's able to maintain his stamina because he's up high and has the advantage because he's on a hill. You see how he's on a hill and the people are down here below, and he's jabbing back. So all of them, this is all of them that crashed. They were in this energy at first. Okay, as their plane was coming down, a helicopter was coming down, they were in this energy, like they felt like, everything was stacked up against them. They couldn't stand a chance. They knew what was happening at that moment. Okay, and there was lots of confusion. But after they crashed, they were in this energy here. Okay, when you're in this energy here, you're able to understand better, more. You're able to sit down, like if there's enemies, you're able to sit down and talk to them. Not that there was enemies there with them. It's just an energy is what this card is showing. After they crashed and expired and they moved on to the next phase, there was people that sat down with them up there. I'm talking about in heaven. And I'm assuming it's the angels. They sat down and talked to them about what happened, explaining stuff to them, because all of them were in shock. All of them. They were in complete shock. They were pulled out so quickly that their soul just went out so quickly that they were in complete shock. Okay, so I see the angels had to sit down, not really sit in a chair, but you know what I mean, and speak to them and explain to them what had happened. Okay. And so as far as her, the angels came for her quickly because this is love coming in, and they're coming. See, it's coming from the sky and it's shooting down. It's shooting down quickly. And this is the card of new love moving in quickly, fast, because these are flying through there fast. So they came, her guardian angels came for her quickly. She didn't spend a whole lot of time waiting around or in limbo or anything, because she's a child. Okay. Oh, I didn't tell you. This is a 10 and this is a 3. So that represents her life, 13. Okay. It ended at the age of 13. That's what this represents, this 10 and the 3. It ended at the age of 13. So anyway, when she was standing here waiting, this is what rushed in quickly to come get her, which was the angels, guardian angels. And they had a love that you will never feel here on earth. There's a love up there in heaven that we don't even know about. It's a tremendous amount of love. It's a heavenly love. I'm hearing the word heavenly love, that they came and got her to show her, what where she was going, what they were going to do, and the love that they had for her, that God had for her. Okay. So she moved on to this energy, and this is the energy she remains in. Okay, you see the child? This is her. And this is the banner of life. Okay, she has everlasting life. She's on a white horse, and horses always mean movement, but hers is white. Why? Because she's in heaven. She's on a white horse moving with a banner of life, meaning she has for everlasting life in heaven. Okay, and here's the great big sun, and in this card, it's going to represent God. He's watching over her and has her in heaven where she belongs, and that's where she remains. That's where her spirit remains. She's happy, she's protected, she's loved by the great Almighty, and, and that's where her life is going to remain. Now, as far as her thoughts and feelings, I'm hearing that she wants people to continue praying for her family, for her mother, and for her father. Even though her father's there, he still needs lots of prayer. And I'm hearing her say, right now I'm hearing her say, pray for my father. My father needs prayer. My father needs help, because he is more in a stuck situation. Okay. He still honestly, he still not has crossed over. I mean, he went there, but he comes back because he feels like he still has to protect his family. He has a lot of unfinished business that he didn't get to finish. He got pulled out so quickly that he still feels like he's got a lot of unfinished business. Plus, there's more that he wants to be revealed. And he's going to find any means to reveal it, whether it be through psychics, tarot card readers, or whatever. He's going to find any means to reveal it. So she wants prayer for her father because she knows that he's in distress. She knows that he needs it. And she also wants prayer for her mother. She misses her mother tremendously. I'm hearing the word tremendously. And she doesn't want people to forget about her. She wants people to not forget about her mother or her sisters. She misses her whole family. But she is not in pain. She is not crying. She is not suffering. She is like this child in this card here. This card represents her. Underneath the sun, which is the God of the Most High, is protecting her, is watching her, and she holds the banner of life. This is literally the banner of life. In this card, this banner, that's what it represents. And she holds it in her hand. Why? Because she has everlasting life in heaven. And the white horse in this picture represents the angel that's protecting her. So she is okay. She's not, and she wants everyone to know that she's okay. But she is concerned about her father and her family. Okay, and she says, I'm hearing right now that she says that she don't want people to grieve for her because she's fine. She's fine. She says she's fine, but she wants people to pray. Again, I'm hearing pray. Pray for her father. She's in very deep concern about her father, because she wants him to be here as well, in this aura as well. And I'm not saying he's not in heaven. I'm not saying anything like that. But I am saying that he has unfinished business, and she knows that, and she wants prayer for him because he can't seem to fully stay where he's supposed to be or cross over because he has unfinished business. And he wants the truth to come out about what happened to him. Doesn't matter what anybody says or thinks. He knows what happened to him. He knows who did what, and he wants the truth to come out. And that's why she wants prayer for her father, because it's still a lingering essence that he has that he can't get rid of, that he just wants this truth to come out. And she's saying that her sister cries for her at night, and she wants her sister to know that she loves her. All her sisters, but she's talking about the oldest one. I'm thinking her name is Natalia or something like that. She wants to tell her sister, don't cry anymore because I'm okay. That's the words I'm hearing. Don't cry anymore because I'm fine. And I visit you at night and I can see you and I pray for you as well. And I am okay. I keep hearing that over and over. She says, I am okay. Look at me is what she's saying. Look at me. I'm hearing the words, look at me. Look at me now. Look at me right now. I am okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here because I don't want any bad energies coming in, especially in her reading because she is a child, and I want her to remain in the best possible energy, as possible for her. Later on, I'll do another one. If she has any messages that come to me, I will most definitely post them. Dear sweet little angel, I hope that you remain in this energy where you're always happy and underneath the protection of God and all your angels. And we will pray for your family. We will pray for your family, and everyone's going to get and be where they're supposed to be with God's love and help. Okay. All right, guys, this is it for right now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, again, be gentle in the comments, because if I see any bad comments about her, their family, or towards me, you will be deleted and reported. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.